Real quick with the city. So I want to show you what's out there in clown world. Let's take it from the top. This is crazy. Scientists develop cockroach diving suits for the benefit of mankind. Because that's just what we need. We need cockroach diving suits for our benefit. Let's not, put all these criminals in jail. Let's not figure out ways to, bring down gas prices and make cost of living great again. Let's not figure out how to make better food production and stuff like that. Let's not do all that. Let's just, focus on Mars and places that don't exist, like outer space. Let's try to make cockroaches into cyborgs. Yeah, let's do that. Big thumbs up. This is clown world. This is absolute insanity for the benefit of me. That doesn't benefit me. I don't want cyborg cockroaches, but here we are. Most people would rather watch a cockroach drown or kill it with fire, but a team of scientists at the School of Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering at Nanyang Technological University in Singapore. That's a mouthful. Nanyang Technological University in Singapore. Well, this team of scientists have been working very hard to keep Madagascar hissing cockroaches. Oh, yeah, that's just what I want. I want hissing cockroaches to become cyborgs. They want to keep these Madagascar cockroaches breathing underwater for as long as possible. You ever hear that saying, someone has 9 lives? I've heard the saying also that so-and-so's like a cockroach, you can't kill him. My brother actually said that. He says he's like a cockroach, you can't kill him. They're hard to get rid of. They've stood the test of time, but let's make them even more, more invincible. Let's have them breathe underwater. That sounds like a splendid idea, doesn't it? I mean, I really hope this is fake news, but I don't think it is because I covered this a while back. Something like cyborg cockroaches a long time ago when I used to do fast read headlines. In Singapore, Professor Hirotaka Professor Hirotaka Sato and his team originally developed that Madagascar hissing cockroaches could be remotely they demonstrated that Madagascar cockroaches could be remotely controlled by installing electrodes on their sensory organs. I believe I touched on this like during a fast read years ago. But this is literally becoming into fruition. Installing electrodes on their sensory organs. I didn't know cockroaches had organs. So that's what this team is. They're working so hard. They work so hard for the money. They work hard to see if they can remote control cockroaches. As if things aren't bad enough in this world, we need to have more tech savvy cockroaches, so they can breathe underwater and basically become drones for the New World Order, for the beast system. Who knows? Cockroach in your neck of the woods, if it's hissing, or even if it's not hissing, it could be a government bug. I've been saying. Before I even went down the rabbit hole, I even used to go outside in the morning before work, and I used to hear birds as if they were talking to each other. I could literally almost hear words the way they were talking, and it sounded. I would point at the trees and go, "Government bird." That's before I even knew one iota of what the government was up to. I knew the government was crooked, but not like I know now. So the cockroaches, obviously GMO cockroaches. Bugs out there from Bill Gates and all that. So remote controlled cockroaches. Don't forget, I think I covered this, and there was a movie about this that the government was it through the quack scenes from 2020. They could use the sheeple. They could literally see whatever they're seeing because all the nanobots in the quack scenes. Wasn't there a movie recently about that? The government can see what this guy sees. Because they put something in him, something like that. So they're saying that these cockroach drones, could be used in a variety of scenarios. Like, hey, let's have them scour disaster zones looking for survivors. That's their story, and they're sticking to it. They're going to have these cockroaches. See this? Oh, they got a backpack on it. Oh, nifty things. Flexible shell. Yeah, I covered this, but not in depth like this. Oxygen delivery tube. Look at all the things, nifty little things you can put on a cockroach. But for some strange reason, they can't solve the basic of things. They don't want to. They don't want to. Oh, food shortages, supply chains broken, and all this bullshit. Yeah. But they could do stuff like this. Cellulose sponge on a damn cockroach. What's going on here? Oxygen generator? Oxygen delivery tube? What's going on over here? What's going on over here? This is scouring, acting like drones. I mean, this is pure, utter insanity. But the story is for the greater good, because in case there's a disaster that they're going to create, they can have these cockroaches go looking for survivors. Because you can't have anything else go looking for survivors. You can't have people go and looking for survivors like they've always done. We have to have drone cockroaches. We have to have remote-controlled cockroaches. So I just want to put that out there. This is the level of insanity. It gets so crazy, this world. But there's one problem with all this. The cockroaches didn't handle water well at all. The cockroaches didn't handle the water that good. They're not like, I guess, water bugs? I thought water bugs were roaches. Anyway, the problem was with these roaches, they went through all these lengths to outfit them with this, that, and the other, but the bugs didn't handle water all that well. And that limited their usefulness in case there was floods. On dry land disasters, good to go for these cockroaches. So far. That's the story, so far. But if there's a flood, well, sucks to be you. They can't send the cockroaches in there to see if you're where you're at and all that. So they're limited. They're water limited. To overcome the cockroach's natural limitation, researchers started working on a 3D printed diving suit that could provide the wearer with breathable air from an extended period of time. For an extended period of time, they're going to have a cockroach diving suit. For a roach? Is that what I'm saying? They came up with a resin diving suit that generates oxygen and supplies it to the cockroach's spiracles, allowing it to operate underwater for up to 3 hours. I mean, facepalm? Anybody? So the cockroach that was outfitted to be a drone, they added an extra layer of insanity by making it a cockroach diving suit. All right, so this is insane. 3 hours of breathing with the cockroach diving suit. The diving suit developed by Sato, whatever his name is, and his team doesn't come with a conventional oxygen tank. Instead, it features a mix of hydrogen peroxide and manganese dioxide, which react to produce absorbable oxygen. The diving suit worked flawlessly in tests, allowing cockroaches to move underwater at speeds of up to 78.4 millimeters per second, only 10 millimeters less than the average speed on land. So they're moving really fast. I think cockroaches go like 9 miles an hour. I think I read years ago as a kid in some literature passage I had to read for English when I was in elementary school. I think houseflies fly at 5 miles per hour from what I read when I was a kid in a passage about flies. And then another one, I think they could go, I read it somewhere when I was young, 9 miles an hour. Because I was a nerd like that. I always looked up statistics, square miles of land, insects, things like that, how fast this goes, or I would come across it in my pursuit of knowledge. So they're going slightly slower underwater than they are on land, but they're going real fast. That's fast. So the cyborg insects can now go underwater, and this can enhance search and rescue operations, according to Hirotaka Sato in a paper that he has written, published in the journal Nature Communications. Yes, cyborg insect developed by Professor Sato's team played an active role in Operation Lionheart, an actual search and rescue operation during the magnitude 7.7 earthquake that struck Myanmar in the spring of 2025. So they created an earthquake in Myanmar to test out these cockroaches, and maybe if they could kill some people. Big bonus for the big thumbs up for the beast system, New World Order. Again, these cyborg insects were tested last year during the magnitude 7.7 Myanmar earthquake that happened in the spring of 2025. These cyborg search and rescue cyborg cockroaches were unleashed to find anybody they could, any victims that they could help rescue after they created the earthquake and these cyborg insects. That's all I can do. That's what I got for you. I thought that was a nifty little reading there, article. Yeah. I forgot to add this. This team in Singapore, well, they have wet dreams of using their diving suit wearing cyborg roaches to one day help explore the surface of Mars, which doesn't exist. So I'm just gonna leave it right there.